Cuff, Blake said some of you guys were playing cards, some of you guys were doing homework last night as the North Alabama FQC game was going on. And at what point did you guys get really interested in how that game was unfolding and starting to realize if North Alabama wins this, we're going to the NCAA tournament?
I mean, I think everybody kind of knew in the back of their mind that was a possibility. I think that, like, towards the end of the game, I mean, you see the score, you see they're up double digits, and you're like, I mean, it's about to happen. So it was fun seeing that happen. You know what I'm saying? Going and knowing that you going to the championship, knowing that you already got the next. It's not going to be your last game. I think that's exciting. But I think just the last couple minutes, seeing them up by double digits, knowing that's kind of what solidified it for us.
A little bit of the pressure off now. I mean, I know you guys still want to continue to do the things that you've been doing, but is there a sense now we can just kind of go, let it all hang out and have fun and play for a championship?
Yeah, I think it's a little different feel than what we're used to. You know what I'm saying? Not because we're like coming from a one-bid league. You're not used to going into the championship playing and knowing that you're going to advance. So that's a little different. But yeah, I think it's going to be like just feeling like a little bit more fun. Just playing the game just to play. And obviously you want to win. That's the goal going into the game. But I think it's going to be more of a playing for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Elijah.
Speaking of fun, hey, how fun is this? I mean, 4 conference championship games is kind of storybook. Can you begin to just put that in perspective and kind of wrap your head around that?
I can't really wrap my head around it. It's just kind of what God's blessed this team and just programmed with. So it's not really something that it's like, you know what I'm saying, I haven't really fully grasped yet, but it's fun. I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Cuff, you were a major contributor on that 2019 team that went to the NCAA tournament. Because of the resume, you were able to get a 12 seed and get a good matchup against Mississippi State. Thinking of seeding, how important will it be to have on the resume conference regular season champion and tournament champion to hopefully get yourself another good seed and a better chance to advance in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I think that's important. I think obviously you want to be able to get the highest seed you can to get the best matchup you can. So, obviously we want to win this game. We want to get it done. Have both those on our resume. I think that's important.
Will there be the same type of excitement, euphoria from winning a conference title, even though you know you're in the NCAA tournament?
I think a championship is a championship at the end of the day. It's just adding something to the ring. That's what I feel like. So, for me, it's going to feel like we're just now knowing that we're punching our ticket. I'm still going in trying to win, and you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's going to feel like I'm just punching my ticket after winning the game if we can pull it out.
Hey, Cuffee, you had a chance to talk to some of the seniors from the past few years, Caleb, Lavelle, Maya, whoever it may be, in the past few days, and kind of just talk to them about this process that you're going through, and maybe trying to one up them even.
Yeah, I've been talking to Mayo. He just got signed. He signed a team in Australia. He's down in Argentina. So yeah, I just talked to him and Georgie. Talking to all those guys. So they're proud of us. I think that's how I'm going to be in my next stage. So I think that you always want to see your school do well. So I think that for them, I could talk a little trash, but they're just going to take it and laugh about it. So.
Cuff, I asked you earlier in the week about the sacrifices you guys have had to make this year. And now that you guys are locked into the NCAA tournament, can you think back to March 12th of last year and that feeling of all that work you guys put in with the older team to not go to the NCAA tournament and now go through all this testing in the bubble atmosphere, and you're not around the classmates and the students that you typically have seen over the last 3 years. And to get to this point where you're going to the NCAA tournament again, what was that process been like, and how rewarding is it for you, Darius, and those guys who have labored through this year and were part of last year's team to get back this year?
I think that everybody kind of feels like it's worth it now. At the end of the day, it's worth, not being around the classmates. As much as I love Liberty and going to class and hanging out with people, I feel like this is what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? We're here to play basketball and go to school. So I think that being able to do both and being able to be successful at both, I think that all the precautions and all that kind of stuff, at the end of the day, for me, it's been worth it. You know what I'm saying? So just glad we were able to play and able to have a March Madness tournament.
What does a typical day for you look like during this whole bubble thing?
We just get up, test, and then go to practice, come back, and then we're just hanging out in the meeting room. Usually just all around my teammates, you know. Got to stay within the bubble, so you can't really step out too much.
So you guys go to practice, then go to the team room for team meetings, and then you do your work and all your classes there in the team meeting room, and then go back to where you live with minimal interaction outside of the room.
Yeah, it's literally class, practice, and then for me, class, practice, and video games. That's all it is.
What video games are you playing right now?
I'm still on Fortnite. I play that like almost every day, but I play a bunch of different games though. But Fortnite's my main game.
What are you on, like an Xbox or PS5? What do you got?
I'm a PC gamer. I'm a PC gamer.
Anything else before Dane goes to Best Buy? Yeah, go ahead, John.
I didn't have any video game questions, Danny, but just wanted to know, as a team, you might end up playing somebody the caliber of a Missouri or Purdue, like you've already played this year. What do you see them versus like an ASUN team? Is it the athleticism, the height, something else?
Can you repeat that question, please? You cut out halfway through.
Sure. As somebody who might end up playing a team a caliber of Missouri or Purdue, what is the difference between a team like that versus the teams in your conference? I wasn't sure if it's athleticism or size or something else.
Yeah, I mean, obviously teams usually are bigger in the Power 5 conferences. They're usually bigger and more athletic. But also, I mean, I think that sometimes it's just a matter of like, you know, having that Power 5 name and the confidence with that, you know. So I'm not saying that our teams in our conference don't have confidence. I just, you know, the Power 5 kind of gives you a different walk to yourself. So that's kind of the difference I've noticed over the past 4 years.